So both my parents, alcoholics. And there was more to it than that. My father was gay and very much in the closet. I was registered at the University of Tennessee, but I may have attended each class one time. But the great thing that happened to me at UT was, well, it was actually two things. I met Pam Tillis, who also was more or less registered at UT. So Pam and I met shortly after she came to town, and we put together a folk duo, and we just started playing in clubs.
How did I not know that? Was that in the book? I must have forgotten it.
And
I love Pam. She's awesome.
And then eventually, the way I got to Nashville was she offered me a place to live. But I dropped out of school. Pam and I played for a couple of years. I dropped out of school. I went and played up and down the Northern California coastline. I was just playing in clubs all the time. And that's really where I learned to play. And Pam was really the first person that suggested I could be a songwriter. I thought you had to get permission from somebody to do that. I'm the kind of alcoholic that goes to jail. And I had not been to jail. I had not blown up a work relationship or personal relationship. I hadn't done something I couldn't take back. It was just a regular, ordinary day. I got up and went to an AA meeting. And it was like these little old ladies over at St. Henry's Catholic Church, and there were about 5 of them. And they were so sweet, and I just told them my story. And one of them said, "Well, you better go to 40 meetings in 40 days." And I thought, 40 meetings in 40 days? I thought it was 30 and 30 or 90 and 90. And she said, "It does not matter. Just get to them meetings." So I did 30 and 30. And that changed everything. Because by the end of that, I'd picked a home group. I had a sponsor. But more than anything else, I just said, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do what they suggest. Meeting, like once I walked into a little meeting on Music Row in this tiny room, and here come Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings, like bigger than life, literally in this room that seats about 12 people. And they're, and they totally take over, and they cross-talk, and they don't observe any of the AA protocol, and everybody's just so excited. They're just sitting there saying
want an
nothing.
autograph.
It's like, or just to be in the room with them. And for me, the step work has become kind of the crown jewel of what God's given me in that whole thing.
Yeah, it's pretty miraculous.
It's so miraculous, and we are who we are, where we are when we're there. It's like we just bring our whole selves to it, and some of us get it sooner, some of us get it later, but it's like it becomes our story.